The second story comes from a remote stretch of highway, a place where even the police weren't prepared for what they found. This is a story of a man, a car, and a night that would make officers question what's really out there. It was a freezing night in late December when police received a call from a motorist stranded on a rural highway. The man sounded tense, his voice quivering slightly over the line. "My car just stopped. I can't get it started. Please, can someone come?" The dispatcher asked for his location. He gave it clearly, but there was something in his tone, almost a hesitation, like he wasn't entirely comfortable giving directions. Within minutes, a patrol car was dispatched. The roads were nearly empty, save for the occasional snowplow gliding past. Headlights cut through the darkness, bouncing off the frost-covered fields. When the officers arrived at the reported location, the first thing they noticed was the car. It was parked on the side of the highway, engine off, hazard lights blinking faintly in the cold, but the vehicle was completely empty. The driver? Gone. The doors were unlocked. Inside, there was a folded piece of paper sitting neatly on the passenger seat. The note read, in slightly shaky handwriting, "Help me, they're outside." The officers immediately scanned the surrounding area. Fields stretched on either side. Not a single figure, not even footprints in the freshly fallen snow. One of the officers bent down to inspect the vehicle more closely. The car doors were intact. No signs of tampering. No evidence of anyone having forcibly entered or exited the vehicle. The dispatcher received another call from the same man. Except this time, his voice sounded different. Older, harsher, distorted, panicked, but calmer somehow, as if the terror he had first felt had been replaced with something else entirely. Officers drove slowly up and down the highway, flashlights sweeping across the snow-covered fields and tree lines. Nothing, absolutely nothing. As they returned to the vehicle, one of the patrolmen noticed a faint scratch along the hood. Not deep, just enough to peel off a thin layer of paint. Then another on the driver's side door, and another on the roof. It almost looked like something or someone had run their hands along the car, climbing over it. The note had vanished. Officers checked the call logs and discovered that the phone the motorist had used to call them wasn't registering as active. It had been disconnected days earlier. Weeks later, the car was towed to a nearby garage for inspection. Scratch marks covered every panel, but the vehicle was otherwise functional. The tires bore no extra footprints. The snow outside was untouched. The man? Never found. There were no witnesses, no reports of anyone matching his description. Nothing.